he's got it right again, or is there? You think that's too good to be true?
It's difficult, isn't it? Predicting anything like that is extremely hard.
I'll tell you what, Jimbo, if you're definitely sure about it, I'll get your money in. I'll get the request of betting.
Yeah, you should.
God knows what odds they'd be.
Parts of that will be true, but parts of it probably not. But I'm always open to being disproved. I love hearing people's predictions because anything can happen, really, couldn't it?
It could happen.
I heard Daniel Bryan in an interview say he wants to be the most hated heel. So if he's that into his character, I'd just run with that. I'd just let him have the title running into WrestleMania.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there. Okay, Raj now. I haven't heard it from you, Raj, for a while. Hope you're doing well. He says, whatever happened to wrestlers like Steve Blackman and Val Venus? P.S. Do you think they could be there this year? And he's gone for Seth Rollins to win as well. Everyone's going Seth Rollins here mainly. But Steve Blackman, Matt, last time I saw him, he was having an argument with Mark Merrill. That news thing I sent you, and that seemed quite interesting. Steve Blackman didn't look like he changed a bit either. He still had the same beard cut, everything that he had back then. From what I remember, he did go on Jim Ross not that long ago, like a year ago, and I'm sure he said he set up some security kind of firm, and they were kind of like doing bodyguards for celebrities and stuff. That was the last I heard of him. Anything from your end, Steve Blackman, Matt?
Yeah. And has his own business. But, I've not really heard too much about him. But if we're talking about the other names on this, I can't see Val Venus being a era fit.
Well, they had the Godfather, I guess. You never know. But, yeah, it'll be good to see him. I don't know what he's doing, Sean Morley. I have no idea. I haven't seen him for a while. But he probably would get a good pop, to be honest with you. In fact, both of those would probably get good pops. And actually, Raj, you're probably right. I think we're past the point now, Matt, of like, when we talk about legends coming out, it's probably got to get up to the Attitude Era now for that sort of thing to happen. There's probably guys there that we haven't seen for a long old time. But I think the legends, going back, there's probably not many that we haven't already seen. So maybe they do need to. Maybe it'll be someone from the Attitude Era that we see. I can't really think of too many other people. I mean, someone like Gangrel, for instance. I wouldn't mind seeing him. He always stuck in my mind. I haven't seen him back in WWE for yonks. But guys always talk about him, so I don't know where he stands with WWE. But there are names. But it'd be really cool if he came out, like did the whole Brood thing. That would be fantastic. Always loved that music for the Brood. And did the Brood have an impression of you? I mean, I know you're an Edge fan, Matt, but was you a fan of them when they were together?
Oh yeah, I thought it was a really interesting faction, and it feels like one of those factions that was around a lot longer than it actually was.
Yeah.
Just shows the kind of impression that they left.
Yeah.
They weren't together that long, but definitely everyone remembers the Brood, so they got something right.
Yeah. So it'd be cool. Good shout there. Okay, let's take the last couple here. Stay lucky. Only one winner here, Seth Rollins. But I am a Seth freaking Rollins fan. Hope that he wins well and they really put him over strong. So another Seth Rollins. And Bossman now has emailed us in. R-Truth place goes to Daniel Bryan, in my opinion. And Daniel Bryan wins and challenges AJ again at Mania. What do you think? Oh, I don't know. Seems like a hell of a lot to happen there. But I don't know what I'd think about that. Depends what happens in their match previous, if there's any reason to have another match. But it's interesting. I mean, everyone seems to think, Matt, poor R-Truth, who's got the number 30, isn't actually number 30. So what do you think? Is that a yay or a nay as a little prediction here, Matt? Will R-Truth come out?
It does seem quite bizarre that they have gone out of their way to tell us who number 30 is. It does kind of feel like you're expecting him, but you were wrong.
I wonder as well, I just sorry to interrupt you there, but going back to Jimbo saying how they didn't want Daniel Bryan to ever be known he's coming out. Is that a way of stopping people? You know, like when you get to 30, everyone is expecting someone amazing, and it never happens, and then the fans just go and crap over the last bit of the Rumble. They always boo it. Is this just them saying, right, look, it's freaking R-Truth, deal with it, and that's it? You know what you're getting? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's odd that it would be R-Truth though.
Everyone loves Ray, and I don't know how somehow he got.
Yeah, that was horrendous, wasn't it? That was the year. Was that the second year in? Was that the year that Daniel Bryan just wasn't in it? Was he sort of for some reason? Was that the one where Batista won? Or was it the one?
Yeah, it might have been that one.
Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever heard Rey Mysterio booed. Anyway. Because Daniel Bryan wasn't in it, and it was crazy. Yeah, I think it was the Batista one, because that's how Daniel Bryan ended up in the freaking main event, because people wanted to write to the president to get him in. It was a crazy year, that. So yeah, I mean, who knows? But if they have used it like that, it's odd that it would be R-Truth, in my opinion. I mean, why they wouldn't go with someone like Randy Orton or something, just a big name, I don't know. Yeah, it sort of surprises me that they would sort of pick R-Truth, which is why everyone's probably suspicious that something will happen and we're not going to see. What is it he's doing now? Dance, bloody whatever the hell. Dance break. What a gimmick. But yeah, poor old R-Truth, he's been around for a while, hasn't he? You know, poor guy. Trying to do all these things. So yeah, we will see. Thank you for everyone that emailed in. Sorry if I didn't get to your question. Just scanning through the other ones. Most people's predictions here, Matt, are Seth Rollins. I've got to say, I've never seen it on all the time I've been doing the podcast. Just an out and out winner for Seth Rollins. I didn't really think it was that obvious this year, but is it that obvious, Matt, that we could be really nicely surprised if it isn't him? I don't know. I'm quite shocked that everyone's just gone for Seth Rollins here.
Yeah, I think it kind of does. You look at the field and you think, well, who else is there? I mean, there is Drew, of course, but then if that's the person you're thinking is closest, the guy that's, he's only just been in the main roster about a year now, so that's difficult, isn't it? I mean, people are looking to him, and John Cena, people are thinking he's more interested in movies. And Dean Ambrose, what would this heel turn? There's no real manoeuvrability for him to face any of the champions. You're looking like you whittle it down halfway because you think it's got to be a face this year because the champions are all heels, and you think it's going to stay that way. You just live with Seth at the end of the day.
Yep, you're right. Okay, Matt. Last thing I'm going to say to you: what? How happy would you be if you see Shane also compete in the Royal Rumble?
Oh man, I would be extremely disappointed. I feel like there would be a slot that could have been taken up by anyone. It could have even been, I would have even bring back a part-timer rather than that. I'd rather see Batista in it.
Saying something right there. So can't imagine him coming out. But I mean, he's still quite a big rumour for WrestleMania, so who knows? Right there. But yeah, thank you, Matt, for the preview. I'm kind of excited, not excited. I mean, I'm just not expecting too much, if I'm honest with you. So it's normally I'm going to be satisfied by the end of it when you go in like that. I'm hoping it'll be like last year's and sort of not let me down too much. And I'm quite intrigued to see what the layout's going to be. I'm hoping that's going to be a big thing as well. And we'll see. We might come on next week, Matt, and be totally shocked at what's happened and pleasantly surprised, or we might just be going through the motions on our road to WrestleMania. But we'll see. Hopefully we're in positive spirits. I know we were in positive spirits last year, Matt, when we came on. I remember that, and we were quite happy about Shinsuke Nakamura and Oscar, but of course just didn't turn out for either of them two, did it, at that point? So it's a little bit unfortunate, but because I know we was buzzing because he announced he was going to face AJ Styles, and that was the match, Matt, wasn't it, that we were really anticipating, but unfortunately didn't really pan out as good as probably what we thought, but we'll see what happens here. So thank you as always, Matt, and look forward to hearing you again on our review podcast.
And hopefully we'll have some positive things to say about it, and I've got a good feeling. I feel like the next show we're on will actually be in high spirits. You know?
Yep, there you go. Matt's called it there. We'll see. I'm sure if Shane wins, he might regret saying that. Imagine that. Thank you as always, Matt, for coming on, and we'll be back next week, folks. Don't forget, Monday or Tuesday we'll be there. We're either going to wait for Raw or not, but we'll see how it goes, how it plays out in all that. But join us for that. Enjoy NXT TakeOver tonight. I'm going to definitely be checking that out as well. And don't forget the Royal Rumble. Also, before I go, I really want to state this. Had a couple of people email me in, and this might have been the same lady that emailed me in a year ago, believe it or not, Matt, about her children watching this. And she kind of asked the same sort of question: where is the best place to watch this? She's talking about having Sky Box Office. If you've got a streaming device, most people do these days, okay, a Roku, any other things, PlayStations, whatever it is, a streaming device, okay, trust me, save yourself 20 quid or whatever it is. I know, Matt, how much is it at the moment, Matt, on Sky Box Office? What is it, $19.95 or something?
Yeah, it's always some insanely ridiculous price. It's between probably £20 and £25.
Yeah,
really
that's nuts.
You want to be paying.
Yeah, no, forget that. $9.99. I'm doing WWE Network a service here. Should be getting a kickback from them. $9.99 to the WWE Network. All you pay, and in fact, if you sign up for the first time, which basically, look, just get a different email address, okay? It's not rocket science. Sign up and you get I'm sure you get like your 30 days still, don't you, Matt, of like free, and then you can decide to cancel it in that period. No problems at all, by the way, to do that. And then also, not only do you get the Royal Rumble for half the price, you get to watch it as many times as you want within those 30 days, and also any other bit of content that WWE have ever produced, all the pay-per-views, including WCW and ECW, the whole lot. If you want to go and watch all the Royal Rumbles, you can for the same price. So for those people that asked about where's the best place to sign up to, and is it only Sky Box Office? No, it isn't, and I recommend you go to the streaming and just sign up with WWE Network. It's quite easy and straightforward. That is definitely my recommendation. Do not pay for the Sky Box Office, because you only get like certain repeats on at certain times of the day, and you don't get to kind of watch it whenever you want. So, and all the rest. So yeah, my thing to that. Get the network. There you go. Done WWE a service there. Hope they're listening. So until next week, Matt, have a good Rumble experience with a bit of luck. And we'll be back next week, folks, to see you again. Until then, have a good one.